Alright, I think I want to be done with this marathon, and hopefully I left the worst for last. This I think is the worst selection of the four. It's the one that I played as if I was really playing the way that I usually play. So it's done a fair amount of rare fishing. So this person, me, would go home with a lot of money cards because I pulled the two lands out of the draft. Of course, there's the two cards that I really needed to use in such a limited draft. I've got this white-green dude that I really want to use, so I'll go white-green Grixis, and that's it. It's that simple, folks. So we're gonna, these are the creatures and the non-creatures. I was thinking of going blue-red and then the white-green-black color, the from, I forget the name, but no. I've got almost no blue-red creatures, so I really cannot pull that off at all, even though I've got a lot of creatures. So I'm going to go Grixis Celestia. And hope that I have enough, and I'm sure the artifacts are all going to go in Grixis, even though it's three colors, because I think in this selection I picked a ton of white-green. Look at that. So when I look at white-green, I've got 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So look at that. I've got 20, which means that these guys, I don't even have to think about it. These guys all have to go into my Grixis selection. And these dudes are 4, 8, 12, 16. Yeah, good. So I can only pick one out of here, and I'm gonna have to go maybe 18 or 20, and then give all the non-creature spells to one of the decks, which is perfectly fine. So 4, 8, 12, 16, and 20. Alright, so I just jam them all in, 20. With what, 4 non-creature spells. Can I do that? Let's find out how low can I go on white-green non-creature spells. Actually, I can. Oh, white-green, yeah, white-green. I can go 4, and I can take one of these guys out. And I think of these. It's between these two. Up to 2 target creatures each get +1, you gain 2 life, and this guy. I like this better. You tell me, the 2 people who are ever going to watch this video. Okay, so that's it. This deck completely just made itself without even thinking about creatures because of how the picks went after rare drafting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 24. That's it. It's done. And then in this case, I really want to use as many of my non-creature spells because this guy is dead in the water without me. So I've got 4, 8, 12. 12 and 12. Boy, that would really suck. 4, 8, 12, 16. I'm going to take one out, and let's take one out and leave it at 16, 8. That's what happens when you rare fish. I mean, rare fish for a nice. I pulled a mythic rare out of the draft. That's good. Although I think this is one of my packs, one of the packs in this group. Okay, I'll pull this guy out. And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 16. And then let's pick 8 out of here. 4, 8, and 12. So 4 go out. I think this goes out. Deals 1 damage to each up to 3 target creatures. This goes out. I rare fished it. Another rare fish. This goes out. This is good. Got shocks, lightning, expedite, target creature gains haste. I'd take one of the shocks out. And then that would make the deck. 1. Yeah, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, I took a shock out. I'm not feeling good about that. I'm really not. 544, 757. I need critters. I'm going to put the shock back in and get rid of this guy. You guys tell me what do you think. But I feel bad taking a shock out. So I think that's the deck. Yeah. Alright, so let's review the 2 decks. These are the cards that went out. So this is the white-green deck. Basically, as you're seeing from all 4 decks, the pool is really limited after you make your picks, no matter which way you go. So I went 4 ways. Maybe I went 4 ways the wrong way because I suck at draft, but I still made some good pulls when you look at the whole, all 4 pools. I'm sure there's a much better draft pool that I could have gotten if I'd done better picks in any one of the 4 groups. And then this is a Grixis selection supplemented with artifact creatures. But the decks kind of make themselves, and you want to be on all 5 colors in my opinion. I think taking out one of the colors when you're doing 2 players, I consider it risky in Two-Headed Giant. Who am I to say that's true? That is a very fair statement for the one person watching this who just said that, and I heard it. But that's how I feel. Okay, so that was the 4th one, and I'm done with the marathon for today.